Why you say that, preacher? Well, the reason I said that about Brother Joe is we don't know how much longer we'll have. I'm just kidding. James Adam Back. I don't know why they're trying to choose him. Anna Ruth Thomas. Baptism certificate since he wasn't here tonight. Y'all good for that. Mason Alexander Club. Mason Club. Y'all can clap. We're down to 3 to get back. We have another 3 here. Oh, candy. If you got candy, bring it in. Someone's turned the pressure down on the man's side. Josh, you going to live back and turn the pressure up? What are you always doing? I asked you tonight to pray for my bosses. When he had a stroke, they took him off for Lasix. It's the blood, the fluid film, and it causes through COPD fluid to build up on him. And it's caused congestive heart failure. I had to rush him from rehab, health and rehab, and ambulance to Part E. And it's talking earlier today about moving into mission. So if y'all would be praying for him, let's remember that. Let's remember church members that put inappropriate language on Facebook. You'll never leave that. What was that?
I did not mean to put that. It's autocorrect.
It was autocorrect on the phone. It's just I had to be at work and when Denise, I guess you copying it in there?
No. They automatically put it in there.
Well, it autocorrected and I saw it on there and I was like, whoa! I called Jerry. I said, you need to call Denise. She said she's already called me. Be sure your sample finds you.
I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, Ricky, look what you put on there.
I was wanting to pick on her outside before we come in here about it, but she never would get out of the car to let me. So she gets in front of everybody. Yeah. Amen. All jokes aside, our lost families. Let's remember our election coming up. There's a lot going on with that. Let's remember all the people that's in the path of the storm. Hurricane Matthew will make landfall to Category 4 in Florida. They're showing it moving off the coast just a little bit, dropping down to a 2, strengthening back up to 3, and then slamming Savannah, the South Carolina coast, North Carolina coast, and then a big circle back around. So all the ones in the path. If you haven't noticed traffic on 26, it's heavy. And it's all like it's all the refugees out of the storm path coming in. That's what they're called. You don't know the technical name for it. Refugees. Yeah. So let's remember all this is just getting ready to take place this week. It's supposed to make landfall either or not. So they told the death toll. I didn't hear it from Haiti. Was it 5?
The final count, or the count as of right now is 5.
They might went through all the time.
Yeah. But in Haiti, already 5 dead from it. And I'm hoping and praying that our missionary wasn't on the field in Haiti. Don't we get one in Haiti?
We did. Right.
Would we drop him?
Yes, we dropped pretty well.
Yeah, that's right.
I think.
But
I think
Then-
he was down there though.
if he was down there, we need to pray for him and his family.
Amen.
They was on the field when this took place. But that storm they might fall yesterday. Because there are all these child molestation stuff going on. The 13-year-old that was found here with a 20-something-year-old man walking around in North Millsboro, old man, in the campground, big campground up there. A 24-year-old in West Virginia was arrested for a 9-month-old. And so just remember all this is going on. Remember the little boy's family down in South Carolina. Funeral services today. I know a lot of you kids would love to go in there, see the Batmobile. Yeah, that's what was there, it's a Batmobile. But that ain't what it's about. Boy, like about superheroes. Kids gotta understand how dangerous. All these kids that go to public school and break in, they gotta realize
Because someone could help him.
it's charter and public or something.
Public charter school.
Yeah, it's a public charter school. You guys gotta realize how dangerous it is for you going to school. If you hear someone holler gun, run.
Or you may talk about.
Yeah. If you hear anybody just mentioning about bringing a gun to school, go tell your teacher. Protect yourself and everyone else.
Exactly.
Well, preacher, I don't want to be a tattletale. Let me tell you something. Be a tattletale and you'll still be alive. If you don't, you'll be dead. You'll be dead. Just remember this. Misty, you had your hand up.
We have, court coming up in October. We just pray that.
Everyone else.
I got a break. The cardiologist yesterday. And the heart's just good.
So you feeling better?
First time in a long time, it's been better than it was. Yeah, we'll be perfect.
It's less stress. That's what it is.
But he said he looked as good as he can.
Yeah, I ain't telling the best in the world, just pray for me.
I wasn't actually counting on these nights. It used to come.
I know my family got about last day.
I don't know how it is, and remember, I should remember the poem.
Remember my job situation, is back to family, but God will take care.
My brother should have worked with you. I've done hopefully not to be afraid to be at school. I can be a lot of
I did a special request that me and Ricky's praying about, and I'm like, everybody help us out.
You wanna,
Remember James and Miranda in this hard situation.
Nathan,
The kid's a stepmom, she keeps asking us to remember her daughter too, Maria, that her family is forward, so we should remember that whole family.
we're, lady dad's already. They still have a few troubles. They're back together. But it's not what you want. It's not what you want. So, they need our prayers. I'll say it like that. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be spoiled with church. There's a lot of people that ran their mouths back then. People in our very own church. You said, well, I know who it was. No, you don't, because it was men and women. Both. I've done a lot of dealing with them for the last 2 weeks. Josh has been there with me 2 weeks. Let me know. Guys, shut up.
How you doing?
If you can't say something good about somebody, don't say nothing at all. Because, boy, the book of James says this is honorable vessel. Sharper than a two-edged sword. You know what that means? When they go on.
That's right.
Keep your mouth shut. If you don't know the truth, shut up.
Amen.
Right now in this church, I'm the only one that knows the full truth about what's going on. That's what it's supposed to be. You're not the pastor. You're not the counselor. So shut up. Parents in your help.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know, I'm getting some evil looks right now. Good. It's all right. It's the truth.
Yeah.
This right here will kill you quicker than it'll help.
Oh,
That's right. I heard about one of our teenage girls in our own church having to go through some stuff right now. This is killing them. Stuff that's being said to them to their face. It's killing them. You don't, now it's not being said by church members. Don't, it's away from church. Not dealing with this. That's gonna kill you. It'll kill people.
yes.
Right. You want to wind up preaching. I've been thinking on it a lot. It's the biggest death that it could ever come. I know. We're a small church and you think you need to know everything. No. Sorry, but you don't. The runnings of the church, yeah, the church needs to know. The running of the church. But when someone comes talk to me confidentially, yes, sir, yeah, that's not any of your business.
Exactly.
Amen.
Amen.
You don't need to go to that person and say, well, what was your discussion about? It's none of your business. If God wanted you to know it, He'd have made you the pastor.
Amen. That's it. Exactly.
Because here's what most people says when they keep trying to give marriage advice. In my previous marriage, I went through this and I done that. That was your previous marriage. That don't apply to what's going on there.
No, exactly.
Marriage out of it.
Exactly.
Stay out of it.
Amen.
The best place for you is to stay out of it.
Amen.
Me and my wife go through this. We do that. Yeah, about you and your wife.
Yes, sir.
Let me explain something to you. I don't counsel off what me and my wife go through. That right there, that's what I use in counseling.
Amen.
Now, you know who you are tonight. Come on, everybody, look at me. Stuff for people in this church. Lessons. How many times did you open up your Bible and give it?
Amen, brother.
You probably ain't.
Oh, yeah.
That's the difference. I'm not in there wanting to root and group and try to figure out what's going on. I'm wanting to give them ways to fix it out of this.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
When all else fails, brother, go.
Amen.
Instructions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amen.
Answer's there. Just go find it.
Brother Joe, I can find out in here. It can make bleeding stop. Well, preacher, I don't believe that. There's a scripture in here. When someone's bleeding, you read that scripture and you pray with faith and the bleeding will stop. I've seen it happen more times than I can count. Preacher, no way. It's in there. You in financial ruins, right here's where you'll find the answer.
Amen.
Trust me, it's not Hillary Clinton, it's not Donald Trump. You're not going to find it there,
Oh, no.
but you'll find it here. You're in spiritual ruins, guess where you'll find the answer? Right there.
If you want it.
What is, you want to know how the world was created? Guess what? Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 says what, Josh? In the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Beginning. Then you want to know how it all finishes up? Let me show you something. There's a beginning and there's the end. But you'll turn over to Revelations and you'll see it right here at the end. You'll see of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Amen.
Yes, sir.
It tells you how it begins and how it ends. You want to know how you're supposed to dress? Go to the Bible.
Yes, sir.
How you're supposed to look, how you're supposed to carry yourself? Go to the Bible. I don't need to stand up here and browbeat you about how you're supposed to carry yourself or how you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to dress. It's in there if you'll just pick it up and read it.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the problem.
We want to go off our own thoughts.
Exactly.
It's not our thoughts. Look at you right in your mind.
Uh-huh.
Listen. Listen to me right here. Don't you listen to me good. I look over here. I look right into Joe's blue eye. Molt.
You let the boat you want to. Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yes.
What about the one that's in my eye? I'm over here trying to clean him up. But what about me?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
You go here.
Right.
Amen. How many's been a counselor before? Enrique, I know of. Tanya, you have? Well, what would Ricky? Who's your counselor? Young girl, yeah, because when you counsel a young girl, you bring your wife and you don't go by yourself. The preacher, why do you say Ricky has? Ricky for DSS. But Brother Ricky, did you ever enter in with your own thoughts? No. If you're going to try to counsel somebody, you're going to try to be there for somebody, don't be there looking down on what's going on. Don't be condoning what they're saying. Be the neutral. Go to one with God. Go to one with this. Amen. Come on, Brother King, let's open up the song.
That's not thinking of one. That's it.
Huh?
What do you think of that song?
This book, on page 30. 30.
Jesus Christ. For tears in the eye, always be forevermore. Happy golden dawn, one day, glorious day, that will be. What a day that will be, when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand, and leads me through the promised land. What a great, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrow there. No one hurt me pray. No more sickness, no pain. No more party, no goodness. Forever I will be with the one we had on me. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be. And Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, he saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand, and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be.
I don't know, there's a code for
Y'all pray for Jimmy that he gets over this stone. He said it was better than I knew what he was singing. Oh, frog. Amen. That means glad you're safe.
Amen.
Free of charge. Now you gotta pay for that too. Anyway, I was watching Brother Marshall the debate last night. How many watched the debate? Oh no. I was very, it was the vice presidential debate. I was very irritated, to say the least. A lot of interruptions. A lot of lies. I mean, I'm sitting there and it was lies on both parts. I'll just be honest. Because I knew that was lies on both parts. Hillary Clinton's vice president running mate interrupted the other guy 70 times in 90 minutes. The Republican, Donald Trump's running mate, interrupted the other one 40 times in 90 minutes. We're supposed to be a nation that respects when our leaders are interrupting each other. A house divided cannot stand.
No, sir.
Exactly.
A house divided cannot stand. Our nation is divided right now. Our churches are divided right now. Right. People sitting in the church pews that are going to vote for Hillary Clinton because they're lifelong Democrats. It don't matter the head or what she stands for, she's a Democrat. People are gonna vote for Donald Trump because they're lifelong Republicans. No matter if he says that he's gonna blow up the whole world other than the United States, they'll still vote for him because he's a Republican. And they're true blue to their colors. But what I appeal to is this. Getting closer. We're now within 5 weeks of the presidential vote. Something about 12 states right now are already doing early voting. North Carolina starts next week, I believe. When you walk in and vote from here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't vote what grandpa and grandma did. Don't vote because of racism. Because one's a female and one's a male. You know, that's causing one of the biggest divisions in our country today. Now, I'm going to appeal to you to do something. Church, tonight, when you go in, vote your beliefs. I want to appeal to you to do something when you leave and you see a cop on the street. Why don't you stop?
That's right.
That's right.
I heard it on both sides last night. It made me sick. They said the Charlotte shooting was racism. It's not. How can it be racism when an African American shoots another African American? That cannot be racism. I'll say I think some of us been motivated. But if we want a better country, we got to turn it to God. First and foremost, we got to have respect for those that have rule over us. Somebody say amen right there.
Right.
That's right.
Right. I might not like Obama, but I still pray for him every night. As my Bible tells me to. I might not agree with what he stands on, Brother Joe. That's free of charge. The Lord just laid that on my heart. I want you to turn with us, if you would, to 1 Timothy chapter number 3. You're saying, preacher, this is to the deacons and yes, in a way. But I want you to look at a verse here. And I want you to think about this. And I want you to look at verse number 7. Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil. You can be seated. That one verse. If you would tonight, I want you to look at this verse, and then I want you to. Moreover. Now, look at that. Moreover, he must have a good report. So, Brother Rick, I got to look at this. I got thinking on this. Can we look at that and can we say, moreover, we must have a good report? I know we use this in the deacon's charge and the preacher's charge. I know this. But when I looked at this the other night, Brother Marshall, I saw not only me standing there as a preacher, but I saw me standing there as a church member.
Yeah, for sure.
when I see the scripture, I don't want to see deacons and preachers, but I see everybody sitting in here tonight. Moreover, shouldn't all of us have a good report?
Amen.
Them that are without. Who are them that is without? Who can tell me? Anyway. Lost. Someone else said lost. It's the lost. So moreover, we all should have a good report with the lost. So our testimonies be known to the lost. When I was a sinner, I spake as a sinner. But now that I'm a Christian, as a Christian, and the sinners should be able to see that in me.
Amen.
Amen.
The lost
Amen.
should be able to see that and say, he's got a good report with me. I trust him. I see that he really is what he says he is.
Amen, bro.
We all should try to have a good report among the lost.
Right, amen.
We're back there all over this.
Amen.
He's been all over about everything I've been saying tonight.
Let's go. Amen.
But what do you want them to see when they see you?
Amen,
Not me, but I want them to see Jesus.
bro.
Look, last night, getting a little shaggy. Y'all know me. I'll probably get rid of it here in a couple weeks. I don't keep one long. It's starting to look real bushy, and
That's amazing. Thank you, man.
I looked at Sherry last night. I said, while you're going across there, I said, go down through there. I said, trim it up. I said, I don't need to look like some shaggy dog walking around. I'm not saying that, Josh, because yours is all out bushy, or Joe, yours is. But I got to thinking, I am the pastor of the church. So I need to look the part. Should I just let everything grow? Look like Phil Robertson walking in here and having it braided, or and having some long hair braided like Willie Nelson? No. What I not only do I want to have a good report among the sinners, but Brother Ricky, I want to have a good report among the Christians. That when they see me coming, they say, well, that's the pastor of such and such church. Hey, that's the preacher of such and such church.
Right.
Hey, that's a church member of such and such church. And they can say, I know that they're doing things right because I have a good report. I have trust. I have faith because of the way they live their life.
Right.
Oh, yes.
So not only do we need a good report among the lost, we need a good report. Period.
Amen.
One thing, it's the hardest thing for us to have a good report as Christians about. Witnessing. What's number two? One of the hardest things people go through as Christians. Yeah, I don't say, well, that's a Christian. They ain't supposed to be going through stuff like that.
Temptation.
That's one of the hardest things for a Christian to keep a good report about. It's so hard for them is because we've all, listen, I'm talking to a church now. I'm talking to Grace Independent Missionary Baptist Church. And as far as I know, we all ain't set for life financially. I mean, I'd say 90% of us live paycheck to paycheck. Joe, we're not all 70 years old and retired and drawing two different retirement checks. Just joking with you, Joe. But what I'm getting at is we don't have a good report is because we're not all set for life. And I'll put it like this. tax season. You watch a Christian during tax season when they get that big return. Huh? They get ghetto rich. Where's the first place? Now, if you was to be honest, is Walmart one of the first places you have when you get your tax return check? How many would be honest and say yes? Well, Josh is raising his hand, Carol. So that's why the first. Josh has the Walmart, Carol has the. No, I'm kidding. I would say Bojangles, but what I'm getting at is, where's the first place? First thing you do is we got money. We good. We head to Walmart. We start buying clothes. All of a sudden, you can tell when church members have got their taxes. Boy, they come in here and they're dressed to the nines for the first time all year and the only time all year. Or they buy a new vehicle. I'm the world's worst at that one. There for a while, I think people at church was who was going to get the new truck first, me or Marshall. Every tax season, me and Marshall was trading them quick. But I've kept mine for 5 years now. It's been hard. I've been several times I want to just ship it on down the road for another. But we get ghetto rich. Boy, we start spending that money for a short time. And within about 4 or 5 days, and we turn around and we look, and all we've come out of it is another bill. We come out with another bill. And instead of being a good steward.
Yes, sir, brother. Good story, man.
So you gotta be a good steward. Have a good report. That's why a lot of lost people look at Christians and say, man, they struggle financially. A lot of times it's because they're not a good steward with money. Brother Marshall, yeah, I wasn't going there. Brother Marshall did say, or you're not paying tithes. It just, I remember times, Brother Josh, where it seemed like God would take that check. Boy, he'll stretch.
Amen. Praise God.
But then that week I have a pretty good check. 2 or 3 times. That week when I have a real good check, that check goes. So I ain't been a good steward.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't been a good steward, so by that I ain't had a good report. That's why a lot of lost people look at Christians and go, man, they're supposed to be smarter than that. And the only reason I use tax season is that's the only time all of us understand getting a big lump sum of money and having a lump sum. The rest of the year, brother, and I only use it for an example, and even though he's not here, and I know he wouldn't have a problem with me using it. James Bass does something with his taxes that blows my mind. Because how old is he? 23? 20-year-old boy, not boy, he's a man, he's married, he's got 3 kids, takes his taxes and pays his rent all year, one time. Don't have to pay rent again the rest of the year. It's paid. Then when he goes to, he's paid all the way to the next tax season, and he pays it again. That's been a good steward. Puts $1,000 on his power bill, so you don't have to worry about a power bill for several months there. That's been a good steward. That's why it's been a good steward. That's having a good report. You know, if I'd have been doing that for the last 3 years, I'd be standing here preaching to you now with a paid off house. Instead of having another 1.5 years, 2 years to go, right now. What I'm getting at tonight is if we're gonna have a good report, there's a few things we have to do with being a good steward, being a good servant. I'm not gonna get it all done tonight. There's no way. Being a good vessel, being a good witness. I'm just hitting the highlights of it tonight. There's no way I can get all this out. Being a good worker. Well, preacher, my work site does not affect, listen, the way you are on the job is the way you are, the way the law sees you on that job.
That's right, exactly.
Right, amen.
Amen.
If they see the boss come by and have to get on to you about something, and you get mad, and you hit your fist, you walk around, you look how good all day, you're mad at the world, someone comes up and talks to you, you say, shut it! Am I describing some people? Hey, you know that preacher? Because I used to be that way. Oh, you know me, boy, I want to hit him. That's a few times I stand there and the boss chewing me out, and I was thinking, just hit it, just hit it, just hit it. But I never would. I always wanted my job more than I wanted to hit. But then I'd be walking around. Then when I get home, sure, he'd say something, I'd bite her head off. Because I ain't been a good steward.
Amen, brother.
I ain't been a good worker. And ain't it amazing that on our job, when the boss comes and gets on to us about something, how all of a sudden us great Christians can tell the biggest lie saying we never did it? Guilty? We are never guilty. Well, I ain't getting many amens now, am I? But ain't it amazing, Brother Josh, how the greatest Christian? I didn't lose my job because of something I done. Well, how many times did you call in 1 week? How many times did you not show up in 1 week? How many times did the boss try to give you some good, a positive correction, and you get mad? How many times did you go in and punch in late? Now I know, Brother Josh, you've got a pretty good job. They're lenient with you. You can be late. If I walk in late, we get it wrote up the first day. Second day, you're fired on the spot. In construction, it's a little bit different than it is anything else. And you're done on anything. I mean, we got one guy walking around right now with pins and needles from wrecking our dump truck Friday. He makes one mistake. He comes that close to hitting the mailbox with the roller today. And our owner looked at him and said, you get any closer and you're fired. On the spot. There's not that lenience. But we wonder, well, why did I get fired? We're always late. We're not producing. We're calling in. Because a lot of times us men call in because our wives can't handle the kids.
Yeah.
If he's going out working a job, you need to be there taking care of the kids unless you got a job. And if you got a job, then you need to work together.
Amen.
Somebody say amen.
Right.
But if he's working, he should not have to take off work for you to help you with the kids.
That's right.
Right, amen.
So he's going out supplying the money where y'all can make a living.
That's right. Exactly.
So that's not being a good steward.
Mm-hmm.
I know guys right now working for other companies. I'll get sick. They call into work because their wife can make more money than them. Their wife goes home, and when I work around them, man, I wouldn't let them live that down. I said, how is it, Mr. Mom? I could not let them live that down. tell me she works in a bank. I wouldn't care neither. He says, I got to pick on him. But if we're not being a good steward, we're not showing a good work. How many of the guys you work with are scared to come up and talk to you? How many of the ladies that you work with are scared to come up and talk to you? You're gonna bite off her head.
Yeah.
How many of you, when you walk into work on Monday morning, and every morning you walk in with you? I'm not a morning person. And I'm gonna be here, because I'm not a morning person. Who cares? God woke you up, didn't he? Be happy about it.
Exactly.
Well, preacher, I'd like to go work with you just a little bit. Come work with me. You'll see me skipping into work every morning. We don't start till 7:30, but I'm sitting at the shop at 6:15. Preacher, you're crazy. I ain't never been late. I've got my folding chair out. I'm sitting there in the shop. Me and one other guy, we're sitting there watching them all pull in. What are y'all doing? We're drinking coffee, telling stories, telling jokes. Well, we don't got a TV. But we do listen to sports scores on WESC because they got the radio in the shop. The guys are always playing. It automatically goes on as soon as you flip that breaker. Preacher, you sitting in there listening to WESC? I don't have much choice. Yes, ball scores, weather. But traffic. We go down in South Carolina sometimes. But I sit in there and I'm sitting in that folding chair, and most of the time we got it turned way down where you can't hardly hear it. Now, some of them younger guys come in, they crank it up. When I go in, I turn it down. You know something, Brother Joe? When I get there, I open the gate and I open the shop. And I sit in there and I'm drinking my cup of coffee. And I'm sitting back like this. I'm just as smiling as can be. The boss, the owner walks in and he'll say, "Good morning, ladies." And no one will say nothing. Bad. Okay, morning, gentlemen. Then we go for about 30 more minutes. Then we go in the office, have prayer, and we go do our daily work. No one walking around with you. Now, nobody come walking in like this. I just woke up. I just rolled out of bed. Still got the slobber run down the side of their face where it's hardened overnight. They believe in one of them being there. See, what I'm trying to preach to you tonight is being a good steward, being a good person, a good Christian where people can see it in you. And it applies to your job. It not only applies in these four walls, but it applies to your job. It applies to your home life.
Right.
Yes, sir.
It applies to all of it. Don't come in here and try to be one way. There's going to be something different out there.
Exactly.
You should be the same way in here. You want a good report of them that is without, you've got to do all this.
Right.
Amen.
No wonder the lost don't want to get saved anymore, Brother Josh. Christians walk around defeated all the time. I've lost my best friend. I've lost Snoopy. I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of times I see lost people more happier than I do Christians sitting in this church.
That's it.
You know what? When I was lost, I was happy. Now that I'm saved, I'm even more happy. Why? Because I get to go to heaven.
Amen.
I got something to be happy about.
Yes, sir. Rejoice.
Oh, preacher, you just don't understand my life. How bad should it be? How bad should your life be? I'll tell you what. I'll give you this opportunity. I'm going to close with this. Now, you listen to me very, very closely on this. How many will say my life's pretty rough right now? I've got a pretty rough life. Hey, now don't sit in here now we're sitting in the church and going, I ain't gonna say it now. Then walk out them doors and say, rough life. Well, I'll be honest, right here. My life's pretty rough. I know why you ain't raising your hands, because you're scared of what I'm getting ready to say. If your life's so bad, let me go get a 22 pistol pocket, man, you're on the altar. Is your life bad enough that you want to end it? No, see, your life's not that bad. You don't want to end your life, so it can't be that bad.
That's right.
You're just wanting to look at all the negative stuff and not look at some positive stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're wanting everybody to come by and rub you on top of the head and tickle you behind the ear because you've got a few things wrong with you. Dude, I got high blood pressure, but do I walk around like I'm defeated all the time because I got high blood pressure? No. Do I let it get me down? No. At least I'm gonna die happy. I'm not gonna die miserable. And I'm not gonna treat myself like I'm miserable. Just because there's something a little bit wrong with me. When God saved me from hell, the worst thing that can be wrong with me, He saved me out of hell. And Brother Ricky promised me a glorified body when I get there. So I'm not gonna let little things bring me down. I'm gonna keep going on. Now, are you gonna change the way you eat? Yes, I ain't have much choice on that. My wife's got high cholesterol, so she's changed quite a bit how we eat. Does that make you miserable? No, it just makes me more hungry. I'm not miserable, but I could go more than 2 sandwich wraps. I mean, little tortilla rolls, wraps for lunch. I mean, that's, at least they can put 5 or 6 in there, you know.
Oh my.
You eat one of them, and it's like you eating one of them little bitty biscuits.
Amen.
I got home from work today, and I said, "What's for supper?" She said, "A hamburger." And I said, "Are they about done?" She said, "They're close." I said, "I'm hungry." I mean, it ain't bad. I have learned that I do like asparagus now. It's pretty good stuff. I mean, some of that stuff is pretty good, but Andrew, if it's grown out of a garden, you don't like it. But he eats green beans out of a can.
Not out of the garden.
Not out of the garden, but out of a can. But what I'm getting at is, Brother Marshall, we have changed some stuff around.
Oh, yeah.
I've been miserable by it. And because I got high blood pressure, I give Sherry a hard time, but the doctor called her within 1 day of blood work. And they had yet to call me. I guess I'll find out on the 21st when I go back. But I ain't gonna be miserable if I go in and they say you're dying of kidney pneumonia.
It's not the end of the world, but
No, it's not the end of the world because I'm going to heaven.
come on, brother.
I'm not gonna be miserable because they say I'm dying. Because I'm liable to look at them and tell them it's appointed unto man once to die. After that is the judgment.
Amen.
Now, will you be sad? I will be sad. Things I'll have to miss.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be missing my children graduating high school and marrying and doing stuff like that. I would be sad because I'd have to be leaving my love, my wife. That would make me sad. But would I be miserable? No. I'd be living like I died. Because if they tell me I'm gonna die, you know what I'm gonna do, Brother Ricky? I'm gonna bowl about that deep and about that big full of banana pudding. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna eat. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die happy.
Enjoy it.
But what I'm getting at is you can always, even if you'll just take a minute, and when we're all down and out and depressed, and trying to say we got a good report, we down and out, just look at someone that ain't got it as good as you,
That's
That's
right.
it, bro.
and you'll have reason to be a little bit
Oh, yeah.
happy. Hey, you know what? I used to complain about one of my feet hurting all the time. Until I saw someone who didn't have
There you go.
it. Boy, if you'll listen to that should.
Think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Brother Marshall, I was wearing knee brace to work for a few days. My knees was hurting from walking a lot. Boy, I come home and I tell Jay, oh, my knees are hurting. Oh, they're hurting. They're hurting. Brother Ricky, they're hurting. I saw someone had their legs chopped off close to here. And I thought, hey, they don't feel as bad as I thought.
There you go.
That's it. They still hurt, but they don't feel as bad as they do, as I thought, man. I used to complain some about my back hurting. And I've had back surgery. Y'all want for he went through. I don't complain. I trust all them. In the scar where he's cut all the way down here. They laid his back open last year. Don't need to complain. He don't complain. When I got him in the lift, or he lifted the house, when we get him over his bed, and I'll go, shh, shh. It'll take him down mountain. He'll say, Daddy, quit. I do it to pick on him. I mean, it's funny. He'll go, shh, shh, shh. He don't like it, but I like it. I think it's pretty funny. But what I'm saying is, think about it. You can have a good report. And if you get, let me say this, that if you get that hitting me,
There you go, exactly.
yeah, right,
That's it.
and say, Lord, I'm yours.
Exactly. Exactly.
Listen, I told you I wouldn't get going. I told you what this last of it, but that was another 20 minutes. 10 eyes closed. God spoke to your heart tonight. A good report of them that is without. What kind of report do you have for us tonight? Father, we thank you for your many blessings. We thank you for all that you have done. Father, we pray, Lord, you'll touch on each and every heart. God, I really pray that I brought no harm to your word or harm to the church tonight. Father, I pray, God, you'll help us, Lord, to ever do your perfect will. Amen. with a little white holder. All hearts and minds clear.
We were discussing today about getting the church cell phone, Asper's phone does not work here. Anywhere to Walmart, to check our prices for cell phones. Straight Talk, phone is $14.84 a month. The track phone, the phone is the same price, the cars go up from $20 to anywhere to $60. All in favor of Straight Talk? Well, the Straight Talk would be AT&T or Verizon. It would make the better sense to have the service here.
Work. Here's the thing, the phone will not be going anywhere but here at church. There was, last Friday, no, Thursday, what, Thursday? We come over here about the water meter, water, fix the water. If it hadn't been for Wade being here, I would not have been able to get a hold of Ashland City Water Department. Phone, my phone don't work here. Wade just had enough minutes on his phone where we can call the city water department where they come out and fix them. And that's the biggest deal. We need a phone where something like happened with what happened with Amy the other day, a couple weeks ago. We can grab that church phone and call. That's what this is about.
$30 a month.
Yeah. So take care of the aggregate.
All in favor of Straight Talk? All in favor of track phone?
All right. Brother Marshall, you just listen to the, oh, let me make these two announcements. Sunday morning, invite some people to come with you Sunday morning. Waymaster, how many was here when they sung back in April? There, good group. They'll be here Sunday morning. Now, they're supposed to sing in Raleigh Saturday night.
Yes.
Is it supposed to be outdoors?
I don't know.
If it's outdoors, they might not get to sing. But, and Sunday night will be his fault. Will be here. Both groups are great. Brother Martin dismisses from first.
Heavenly Father, we thank you, God, what we felt in our soul tonight, Lord, and each and everything you've done, according to you, Lord, we give thanks to you. Praise the Lord. Amen, amen.
Hey.